Hey folks, Menardo here. Tonight's video is a combination of three hunts. One is short solo hunt by myself on some old permissions I've had for years. And then Mr. Troy gets off work and we meet in North Clearwater and he gets us a permission there. And then folks, it's the following week where Mr. Gene's up here from St. Croix and Mr. Troy also gets off work that afternoon and meets Gene and I. And we have a blast with the three of us together and we find some cool stuff, guys. Enjoy the video.
Alrighty, good people, I am back out here on this corner lot that used to have a 1918 house on it that I've had permission on for probably over 5 years. I got my first silver $50, which was that 1918 Walker that I hit 4 times with the shovel because I didn't know what a $50 signal was. The house across the street is where I got my very first Indian head penny, a 1909. Those lots across the street, Dalton's pulled an Indian, and that's where I got the incredible fob that you still haven't seen. We've pulled Wheaties off of this corner, and this lot here that used to also have I think a 1920 house on is where I got that absolutely beautiful buffalo. Guys have had all these permissions for years. They've torn all the houses down because they're trying to sell the land, but we just got our first signal. It was a 13. Was hoping for a buffalo, but we got a 84D. No. Well, gang, okay. I'm way in the back corner here of the property. Some areas I've never done before. I've gotten 8 or 9 copper memorials, 2 nickels, and a clad dime. But guys, I think I've been rewarded with my first Wheatie. This was pretty deep. There we go. There's the 1 cent. Perseverance pays off after 11 clad coins. And let's see if we can figure out a date. Ooh, a little saliva. I think that's got a 1 in front of it. I'm not sure, guys. It's a 19 something. Ooh, it's an S. All right, let's clean those last 2 digits off. Stand by. That's a 19. That's a 1, guys. 1918, 1911. But that's an S, guys. That is a 2nd or 3rd year possible Wheatie with an S mint mark. We will look at that. That is going to be a super low mintage, guys. Even if that's an 18S. Yeah, that might be an 8 there. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Perseverance pays off after 11 clad coins. Boom. 1918 on a 1918 property. Well, good people, there is the corner of the property with that palm tree and the 2 corners of the fence. I'm about as deep in the corner as you can. But, guys, on a bouncy 23, 26, 27 signal, we get another Wheatie. After another 2 more Lincoln Memorials. All right, let's do some zoomicating. Woo, it's the proverbial 44. Alrighty, guys, boom, 2 Wheaties for the day. Alrighty, folks, still out here in the back corner, but working my way to the car, and we got a bouncy 21, 22. And guys, I was like, well, maybe the Wheaties are bouncing a little lower. And there we go, guys. This one looked old from the back. I scarfed it a little bit. But I already saw the front 42, but boy, that's a pretty worn 42. But wow, guys, our 3rd Wheatie. Yeah, we got a dozen memorials, but boom, 3 Wheatie day so far. Alrighty, gang, I'm going to get out of my car right here on the corner of this street in Clearwater. There's 5, 6, 7 foot curb strips here. That house right there I'm showing you the bottom of is a 1938, and I've already Googled 2 houses on this block, including that Spanish looking one next door. 25 and 25 are the 2 houses. So guys, we've got a neighborhood of 20s and 30s with 7 to 8 foot curb strips. And if Mr. Troy can get us a door knock, since I'm all sweaty, that would be even better. But I'm going to get out and do these curb strips right here. And gang, there's Mr. Troy, and of course he pulls up where he parks in the shade. He goes out and door knocks, and the nice lady says, sure, you guys can do it. She'd like to see everything we find. It's a 49 house, guys, and we've got 10, 12 foot curb strips here. This is awesome. We're going to do all the curbs in this neighborhood. A lot of them have really crappy grass, so boom. Alrighty, gang, Mr. Troy's got us on the board on this property with a nice 1950 Wheatie, and he's checking out my signal right here. Boom, on the board. Alrighty, guys, there's Troy. He just got 2 more Wheaties, a 30 and a 35. He gave the 30 to the homeowner who's out here in the front yard with us. She watched Troy dig the 30. And so Troy's got 3 Wheaties here, guys, and I just got my first one. And it is, let me put the old, I don't know why I don't put these on first. There's my first Wheatie, and it is, all right, let's do some zoomicating. 52D. So there we go, guys. Boom. 4 Wheaties off this front yard already. Putting on the glasses. Mr. Troy's going to come over here in a minute. We had a bouncy mid-20s, guys. In between a root. I had to go in between that root there, but guys, I think we got silver. There it is, right there. I don't know if it's a rosy or it's a Merc. It's a Merc.
Congratulations, brother.
And just like the Wheatie, guys, it's the perennial 44. Boom. Rob's first silver for July. Boom. Well, guys, a silver and 4 Wheaties today. It's a damn good day. And right after my Merc, Mr. Troy calls Wheatie number 4. What year?
46.
46. Boom. And guys, Mr. Troy went over his hole, and he got a signal on top, and there was another Wheatie laying on his discard dirt, and he's got another signal now. He may have a 3 Wheatie. He may have a 3 Wheatie hole. Go, Mr. Troy. Go, Mr. Troy. Come on, let's go for a 3 Wheatie spill. Hurry up, my hips are killing me. What year's that one? Do 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 do. Of course he is.
Alrighty, gang, not too long after that find by Mr. Troy, the skies let loose, and we had to call it a day.
1 week later, 1 week
So
later.
when we started metal detecting, you know, of course we had no idea what we could find, and then had no idea about the community, you know, and the friends we would make and things like that. It's incredible.
Well, there he is, guys. I'm here in Tampa with Gene. The man and his family's up here from St. Croix with his family for a conference, and he had today off for a few hours. So, guys, we are in a huge park in Tampa that Dalton and I have hit, and then Troy and Dalton have hit, and we've found good finds each time. So, guys, this is a massive park. I'm sure we haven't found everything. Let's get out there and get to it. All right. Alrighty, good people. After 2 beautiful sounding signals that turned out to be bottle caps and some can slaw, we finally get a 24.25, and it's our first coin of the day, which is a dime. All right, let's see if we can get onto some wheats here. Alrighty, folks, I'm over here in the corner of the park. I don't think Dalton and I have ever done this. I'm sitting on one of the wooden ballards here, or bollards that they use to keep people from coming in the park. And guys, I got a really deep signal there, bouncing mid-20s. Finally got a coin, guys. And after a lot of scraping, I can finally see 1 cent on the back for a Wheatie, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a date off of that, but let me do some more scraping and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, guys, a little thumb scraping, and there we go. I think you can see that on the phone. It is a 1945, which fits in perfect with this park. This park was a military housing unit for a military base during World War II. At the end of the war, they gave the park to the city of Tampa. And there we go, guys. 1945 Wheatster. It's not hunted out here. Boom. Folks, Mr. Gene is right there underneath those trees there. He's also got himself 1 Wheatie. He thinks it's a 45 also. So we're on the board with 2 Wheaties. And he's working his way to my way to get over here in the shade. All right. Alrighty, folks, still out here in this park. And I just found this on the surface. I thought it was a golf club cover, like a head cover for your golf club, until I saw the little doggy footprint. Some doggy lost his little foot booty. So we're going to leave that here in case they come back for it. My first door knocks I ever did.
Wow.
All right, guys, there's Mr. Gene. We're still out here in this park, but we are working our way to the car. I did just get my second Wheatster. It is a 1951D, and it wasn't anywhere near as deep as the other one. Came in on a very bouncy signal, but that's, you know, hey, it showed no iron grunt, so we dug it. And it's our 3rd Wheatie of the day. But we're going to work our way to the cart, get something to drink, and then maybe move and see if we can find someplace a little more fruitful. Alrighty, folks, we have changed positions. There is Mr. Gene out there doing his first signal, and the permission and Silvermeister himself, Mr. Troy, Dirt Trollin' Troy, is on the way, guys. This is the park where Dalton pulled out his Napoleon French 1800 silver. We call this Napoleon Park. Dalton has also found a Ben Franklin silver half here. Shane, Ohio River History, came here. He got a silver GW. I have pulled, I think, 2 silver dimes out of here, and Troy has also pulled silver out of here. This is also the park where I got my Jewish mezuzah metal scroll. That was a phenomenal relic find there. One of my nicest religious finds I've ever found. So we're going to give this another shot today. It's a pretty big area, and this used to be a 1930s ball field, guys. So there's been kids playing on this field for 90 years. All right. Alrighty, folks, there is Mr. Troy in the background and Mr. Gene in the foreground. Troy showed up at the park, was there 2 minutes, and said, I'm going to go get us a permission. And guys, the first house he knocks on, he gets his permission. We are in a very old neighborhood in Tampa. That's a very old house right there. Alright, gang, there's Gene and Troy. Gene just says he dug something very interesting. I'm going to have him walk it over to me. He believes it's an old transportation token. So boom, Gene, bring that over. Never heard of anybody having a token spill. There you go. All right, so if you want to see the actual up-close token goes, guys, you'll have to go to Gene's video and watch his. So see the token. 2122. Well, folks, I still want you to go over and watch Gene's video, but Rob just got one of those transit tokens himself. Boom. That's 3 of them out of this yard. They're ringing up 2122 on the knocks. So you have to dig them. Alrighty, folks, it is after lunch, and there is Mr. Gene, and there is Mr. Troy. The homeowner's just out of the picture to the right. And Troy just got us this 1928 corner house. Gene and I went and grabbed something to eat while Troy was out door knocking. So I'm not starving anymore, but guys, I might be watching for right now. The hip has said I think I've done enough metal detecting for the day. So let's see if the guys find something good. Troy, can I see it? Alrighty, guys, Mr. Troy has SKILVA coming over.
My second one ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, silver thimble.
Oh, you got a thimble.
It says sterling right on it.
Look at that, people. Rob is yet. Look at that right there, sterling.
I've offered it to the homeowner. He says I can have it.
Look at that. Yeah, I've never found a sterling one. That, boom, you get a boom out of that, sir. And then here's his suspender clip he just found, and Gene says it's marked
1911.
1911.
It's on the front. Right at no, yeah.
All right, let's zoomicate in on that. Do some Park Rep Pat zoomicating right here. Patent date, March 1907, and renewed March 7/11. So you're March 1907, and then it's got 2 patent dates. The first one's 07.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out.
Boom. Fantastic find, Troy.
Silver. I don't know. No, may not.
Probably not silver, probably a
Plated.
yeah, but that's still,
Hey.
that's a 117-year clip.
Yeah.
Boom. Well, gang, Troy and Gene may not be finding a whole lot in this 28 house. Not even a single weedy yet. But Troy had never met Gene before, so they got to meet each other and do 2 hunts together. Troy got his 2 permissions. And but overall for the day, Gene and I have got 3 Wheaties. Troy got silver. Gene, I think, got 4 of those tokens. Troy got 1. I got 1. So it's been a fun day, guys. The rain held off, but yet it's overcast now, so it's dropped a little bit in temperature. It's almost non-sufferable, but all right, guys. Well, Troy and Gene are still out there. We'll see if they can pull a Wheatie out yet. All right, for you folks that say we dig a lot of cool stuff without digging any trash, we just don't show you the trash, guys. The vast majority of this is Gene's trash from just 3 locations on it.